The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Huard here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's caught for the first. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A big play, and that's of 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And take him down right along the 30.
10 more yards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10, now at the 29.
29-yard line.
Jesse from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
To his wide out, it's a screen. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Gay's kick is good. Our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
That's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Starting from the 5. That's a good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
This is a moment I think people have been imagining for this QB in this offense for quite some time. Long before they clinch their playoff spot, over 5,000 yards passing for a season, and all eyes are going to be on you and your offense.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass complete. Oh, goes haywire. It's return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throw here on first. Finds Cup once more. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, play action. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
They are throwing it again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He keeps it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Didn't get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he crosses the sideline, a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Chiefs.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First play is going to be against Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. But still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Smith back to receive it.
It's fourth down.
The Chiefs offense set to take over again. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here. We see this offense get rolling. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Under 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Walker on 1st down. Running there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Mahomes now.
39-yard line.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He gets a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throw this from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Into the hands of Worthy over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Another throw for Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Sending him on the dime. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know, Kate. I think maybe they were only expecting to get a couple yards when they called the fullback's number. Not only will they take it, they might give him the rock again.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
It's third down. And 8 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
Butker knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Robinson with the return. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. To the line. Here's third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Working now from the gun. He puts him there under this one, right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 19-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Back to throw, Mahomes. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Looking to throw. Sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Well, I'll tell you what, what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So, well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First down throw, Mahomes. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. The left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
That's good.
So new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mahomes. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there.
15 yards on the
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
They're going play action. Wheeled in by there. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing now off the play action. This one finds Thornton. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. Now first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Kick the running back in motion. They are throwing it again. He keeps it and takes off. They gained 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brought down by
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A 2-yard loss.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A gain of 9.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. This is Genty. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
4 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Raiders tie things 10-10.
The game at 10.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
7-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Toss play. This is Walker. Continuing to move past the 45. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And oh, he got it. Interception. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Raiders can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Off to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Back
and
to
11
throw.
at the 9.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
To number 13.
Out set. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now pressure coming. He's going for it himself. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw here. A nice run here past the 35. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 44-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you're Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, that character, not even good acting.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders pushing to get within range for a game winner. Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. They're throwing it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Brings up third down.
Here he is to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's tackled for no gain.
Xavier Worthy. A loss of a yard.
Setting up to pass.
2nd and 11 at the 35.
And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
28 yards.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
First down.
He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he drives that one backward on a gain of 4. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown.
Rashid Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in when it really mattered.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And throw to start the drive. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And you never want to count out those wild cards.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You see